Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another Tooltip Tuesday. And for those of you who are watching, if you like my video, it really helps me if you like the button down below. So thank you for that. I am doing something a little bit different today, and the reason that I am is that I have had several different people that I've spoken to that are just going kind of through just difficult times. They're feeling stressed and they're not feeling creative. Sometimes, even if we're not going through stress, we're just not feeling creative. We're not in a creative mood. So because of that, I wanted to talk about the simple page kits because this is an item that I always keep on hand. I always have some in my craft studio. I really like them a lot, and they can help you move past a creative slump into something more creative. And they were originally designed for people new to scrapbooking. It's very simple. That's why they're called simple page kits. They're kind of for a first intro into scrapbooking, but the result of this is that they are not beginners. Anybody can use these and they can do them in different ways. And I wanted to show you kind of stepping it through how you can use simple page kits, why I think they're a valuable resource to have in your craft studio, and just to show you some examples. So basically, a simple page kit is a little kit where everything that you need to complete a layout is combined in the kit. So it comes with an instruction sheet that shows you exactly where you place the different pieces to complete the layout. So in this particular example, when you open it up, you have a sticker sheet for all of your embellishments. You have 2 base pages that you use to put your layout on. And then you have what they call a cut apart sheet. And this is where you cut on the lines and you get all of the different pieces, which will then turn into your completed layout, which I thought I had one here. Hang on. Sorry about that. I grabbed the wrong one. But once you put all the pieces on according to the instructions, you end up with a completed layout, which is perfect. It's gorgeous. And it all comes from this initial sheet, which is fantastic. And honestly, I want to show you. So this is this year's collection of simple page kits. It's from the collection Your Own Way. But last year we had Noteworthy Days, their simple page kit. This is for Thanksgiving. This was November. And I had some photographs. I didn't have a lot, but they fit perfectly on this page. So because these aren't the best photographs, this was back in the day. We didn't have cameras where we could retake photos and all of that. And this was all I had from that day. It actually fit perfectly. It was a perfect autumn day. That's when they came. It fit perfectly with this layout. I was able to put all the pictures down, and it went into my scrapbook for 2011. No sweat. Quick, simple, easy. If I'm not feeling creative, but I want to get some work done, I can just grab one of these simple page kits. I can put it all together. I'm done in 15 minutes. So that's one of the reasons. But let's say I'm feeling a little bit more creative. I have another simple page kit. This was from last year also. This was the October page kit. And this is what it looks like when you put it all together. But I decided I wanted to jazz it up just a little bit. My pictures were a little bit different. And so just by adding one piece of cardstock, right? I added the pumpkin cardstock. It completely changed the look, and I also changed my embellishments a little bit. I gave my clusters a grounding spot, which is one of the things that you guys know I talk about and that I love to do. And I just stepped it up just a little bit. I kept close to the idea, but I just added a little bit more. And I love this page. This was probably my last Halloween page that I needed to scrapbook, and now it's done and I'm completely caught up to date current with Halloween. So it was a great way for me to be able to get that done. So just stepping it up a little bit by adding a piece of cardstock. Well, other times you might have paper that you like, but maybe the embellishments. So this was from this year. I think this is Marches of this year. And this just is not my life. So, I mean, I like it. It's pretty, but I don't really have any flowers, butterflies, and things like that. So I took all of the pieces and I cut it on my own. I completely changed the layout and made it my own. Still being very creative, still using the base pieces. I didn't use any additional paper, but I did add a piece of the cardstock and a couple scraps of cardstock. But I made another layout that reflects my life. But it came from this simple page kit. So it doesn't have to be simple. You can take the ingredients, the inside pieces, and make it into something that really fits your lifestyle, your scrapbooking way of life, how you scrapbook, what you like. This is very much me. And for those following along with my Great Punch Challenge this month, where I've determined I'm going to use a punch on every layout, this actually used a lot of punches. I did use a circle punch. I used the chevron punch, and I used the new accent arrow punch. So I did use punches on this one. So if you were wondering, those that are following me. But again, it came from this. Very different. So I really just wanted to come to you to show you how versatile these simple page kits are, to don't snooze on them. Oftentimes I will see a simple page kit that maybe has a theme like Easter, where I don't really scrapbook Easter a lot, but maybe I have one set of pictures for Easter. A simple page kit is great because for $6 you can purchase it and voila, you're completed, you're finished, and you used up everything that you needed, so you don't have a lot of leftovers. It's just a great way. It's very economical. It helps you to get pages done quickly. You all know I love to design pages, and I have pages that take me a really long time. But if I spent that much time on every single page in my scrapbook, I would never get done. So I'm really on a mission to do my album rescues this year and to complete some of these almost completed albums that only have 1 or 2 layouts left in them. And simple page kits are helping me to get them knocked out and get them on the shelf. So that's my little tool tip today. Don't snooze on the simple page kits. Make sure you look at them. They are different. They all have different styles. I love that about them. Just as a refresher, these are the different ones that I've used as I've been trying. I've been working on 2011, so a lot of these pictures are from 2011 and 2012. This one goes this way. But just so you can see, this was a one step up with using one piece of cardstock. And I actually cannot take credit for this design. This is a design that Melissa Ullman actually had posted something similar to this on her page, and I thought, oh, I really love that. So when I made that, it was inspired from Melissa Ullman's layout, but this was the original. And then this one I used exactly as the simple page kit was put together. So I just wanted to show you how different they are, how versatile they are. And I know there are a few of you. I know that Arodi and Susie have used them in their scrapbooks. I'm not sure if anybody else has used them, but if you have, I'd love to hear about it, or please drop your favorite layout that you've done using a simple page kit below. All right, you guys, have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.